Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my fall favorites, and I'm really excited because I don't do monthly favorites on YouTube. I do Sona Selects over on the blog, which is basically my monthly favorites, but I do them on the blog. So I feel like whenever I have favorites videos on YouTube, it's a little special because I really do gather like everything that I'm absolutely obsessed with. So these are just things that I love specifically in the fall time, and these are basically just makeup products. If you guys want to see a skincare one, let me know and I'll do like a dedicated skincare sort of fall favorites as well. So yeah, this is probably going to be a long video because I've got a lot in front of me. So without further ado, let's get started. I have them all categorized, so I think I'll start with foundation and then just go into all of the other good stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but you know the drill. The first product that I have is my primer. This is my ride or die, just because for fall time it is so hydrating. Fall, winter time, my skin gets super dry and I feel like I need that really hydrating primer to put on before my foundation, and this is just the best. It's obviously not new. I've talked about this a gazillion times, but I'm just still so obsessed with it. It's the Too Faced Hangover. If you guys haven't tried it and you have dry skin, I would highly recommend it. I do have dry skin, but I also have acne prone skin, so a lot of hydrating primers tend to break me out. This is the one primer that I just absolutely am obsessed with because it hasn't broken me out and it still hydrates my skin, so definitely a must-have. The next product that I love around this time is Marc Jacobs Dew Drops. This is something you can mix in with your foundation, or you can also just wear it on its own on the high points of your cheeks, even on your body. It's just such an amazing product and I love the color. It's like a nice little champagne-y tone, and this is what the tone looks like. So it's just so beautiful. Again, when you mix this with your foundation, your skin just starts to glow like all over. It's so stunning. I would recommend this for like dry to normal skin. If you have really oily skin, you might not like this because obviously like it'll just make you look shinier, but I have dry skin, so I love it. I have two foundations that I love in the fall winter time. I mean, obviously they always change, but this time around I've been using the Clarins Skin Illusion a lot because it provides a lot more coverage than the second one that I like, which is the Dior one. But this is just so amazing. I feel like this is a lot lighter than my skin tone, so I always have to mix a little bit of something darker. I should see if they have like a darker shade. This is in the shade Honey 110. Like right now I have this on and I look a little pale. Like I want this to be just a little bit darker for me, but the finish is just so dewy. Like I actually don't have the dew drops in today, but like I feel like my skin just looks very dewy, and it's just such an amazing formula like for dry skin, for dry weather, dry months. It's just so lightweight, but it does provide coverage. So if you have, blemishes, you can go back and like pinpoint and conceal like I do. And it comes with a little dropper, which is kind of nice. This does have SPF 15 in it. That's not much. You should always wear your sunscreen before anyways. The Dior one has a lot more shades, I feel like, but the coverage is a lot lighter. Like I feel like it's so light, I would say it's like lighter than a tinted moisturizer. So it's just on days where I feel super pale, but I just need a little bit of color. I don't even use a brush with this anymore. I just use my fingers, kind of just slap the product all over the place, and then I'm done. Like it's literally just giving your skin a nice little tint, so it doesn't really have much coverage. So those are the two foundations that I really like. Now moving on to my two bronzers. I narrowed it down. It was hard to just do one, so I did one cream and one powder. So the cream bronzer that I'm just absolutely obsessed with, you guys already know by now, is the Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer. I've tried so many cream formulas out there, like the Tom Ford one, it used to be my favorite. But ever since I discovered this, it's just so creamy and so lightweight, but still does the job. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel thick or heavy, and it blends like butter on the skin. It's just so amazing. And I love the packaging. Something about Milk Makeup packaging is just so amazing. So this is the color. It works really well. It's like a taupey bronze, so it's great for like contouring, but it's also great for giving your skin just a little bit of color if you feel pale and stuff. So this is honestly like the best cream bronzer I've tried in a long time. In terms of powder bronzers, this Chanel one is so worth it. I mean, I know it's expensive. It's about 60 bucks. This is the second time I'm buying this. I think this was in my last year's favorites as well. It's just so amazing. They actually don't even call this a bronzer. They call this a Healthy Glow Luminous color, and I'm in the shade Deep. I just think the color is so stunning. I have it on today. I actually have both on. So I first put this on to kind of carve it out, give it that skin-like finish, and then I put this over it to kind of set that and also warm up the base just a little bit more. This smells like heaven. It's baked and it's just so amazing. It's so good. Yeah, this is my second time buying this and it's totally worth it. Moving on to blushes, I have two blushes that I feel like I've been using a lot more this fall, and they're both new, so maybe that's why, I don't know, but they're amazing. The first one is, I'm clumsy. The first one is by the brand Kaja. I hope that's how you say it, Kaja. It's a new brand, it's Korean, and the packaging is super, super cute. I like both of these shades. This is in the shade Bossy and this is in the shade Saucy, and I'll swatch them for you. The only thing is, like, I feel like this part was so irrelevant. Like, this doesn't do anything. It's so hard. You're supposed to like stamp a little heart and then kind of blend it with your fingers. I mean, I guess if you're trying to be cute and all, but I feel like I wish that this didn't really come with it, because then it would have been so much more like compact. So what I do is I actually take these out and toss them, sorry Kaja, and then just kind of like use these guys. But then this is what it looks like. So this is more of like a peachy shade, which is really pretty. And then this is great for fall because it's a lot deeper. You see how this one's a little bit more like mauve-y, deeper, plummy looking shade. Wow, my descriptions though, really. And then this is more peachy. I don't know why it's not reading as peachy as it is, but it is really peachy in person. They're both gorgeous. The formula is stunning. I use my kabuki brush and kind of put it on the apples of my cheeks and blend it really well. I've used this in my videos and on Instagram Live and all of that, so I'm sure you guys have seen this, but if not, I would check it out. They're really good. The formula is amazing. For powder blush, I've been using this Flesh one. Again, it's a new brand and it's called Pulse. And it's more of that, like, again, plummy shade. I feel like in the fall, I gravitate more towards these shades, or a little bit more like orangey shades. So this is just so pretty. I actually have this one on today, but I put just a tiny bit, so you can't really tell very well. But this is great, and I love how compact it is. It does come with a mirror. I think these are sold, yeah, these are sold at Ulta, made in Italy, all that good stuff. Great formula. So yeah, I really like this one too. The highlighter that I use the most is obviously Zuma, but I feel like around this time I tend to gravitate more towards Del Mar, which is what I have on today. So it's a little bit more, obviously it's not for my skin tone technically, it's for a lot darker skin tones, but for me around this time I like to warm up my skin. I mean, I'm the opposite. I feel like people use this more in the summertime to give their skin like that bronzy sun-kissed glow, but I'm just like in the fall and winter time I look so pale that I need all the help that I can get. What I do is I use like a really fluffy brush like this one. This is the Luxie 522, and then I just put this on the high points of my cheeks. You see how it's like a lot more like golden than Zuma, and it's just so pretty, and it gives your skin more of like a bronzy finish. I feel like if I have a heavy hand, then I'll go back to my kabuki brush and like kind of melt it all together, and I love it. It's so, so pretty. So yeah, I mean, I love Zuma the most. I think it works better for me, but around fall, winter, I like to use this one a little bit more. Next I have, oh, I forgot to talk about like setting sprays because I talked about my primer. So I feel like this time around I love using setting sprays, and specifically ones that are super hydrating. So like I love the MAC Fix Plus. This one's like a fancier one. This is the Tatcha one, Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And I love how small it is for traveling and stuff. It's like milky when you first put it on, and it smells kind of nice. I like this one a lot because, again, it just hydrates the skin. It makes you look super dewy, and I just love it. Okay, I have two eyeshadows. I mean, I didn't want to like overwhelm you with a million eyeshadow palettes. We all know there are tons of great eyeshadow palettes for fall. Obviously, you guys know the Copper Kit is my favorite because I use this like all the time. This is just like awesome because it comes with the brush, it comes with the liner, it comes with everything you need to create a look. So I guess I'll talk about that one first, and then we'll move on to the next one. So this is the Pérsona Cosmetics Color Theory Eye Kit in the shade Copper. There's pink too, but I feel like fall, winter time, I love this one. It's so amazing. So the kit comes with a eyeshadow palette, 5-well eyeshadow palette, if you guys don't already know that. and then it comes with a brown liner, 24-hour waterproof liner, and a brush, which is a multi-use brush, great for applying, blending. You can do so many different things with this. I'm gonna show you this one because I don't wanna ruin the new one, but this is a little dirty. So this shade right here is definitely my favorite. It's just so stunning for fall. And then the next color that I love around this time is obviously more of like a brick orangey shade. These two together just work so well. You can always like layer them and build on them. So yeah, matte and shimmer, these two together, fall, winter time, is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to create like holiday looks with this palette, so let me know if you guys have any like requests for that, because I need to start filming all my holiday looks. The next eyeshadow product that I'm like obsessed with. I feel like it's such a must for fall. It's this color by Dose, and it is so stunning. It's in the shade Encore. I have a fall makeup tutorial I'll link down below if you guys missed it. It's a similar look to this, but a lot better than this. Anyway, so this is in the shade Encore. It's just so beautiful. It's got like nice little sparkles and glitters in it. A very creamy formula, very, very pigmented. So it's beautiful and I love it for fall. Moving on to my lip products. I'm gonna try to keep this quick because I feel like I have a lot. So I'm huge on lip balms around this time just because my lips are always chapped. I feel like I need to hydrate it. This one's a really fancy, cute one that I got, and it's from, I don't even know how to say this, Salwasu? I don't know. It's a really fancy one, but it's a really, really hydrating formula and I love it. It's just a clear lip balm. Gives you a nice little shine. I don't know, maybe I just like the packaging a lot, but this is super cute. And then I also love my Fresh lip balms. I'm obsessed with the caramel one that I use all the time, but both of mine are at home. So this is like the one that I have at work right now. This is the Fresh Sugar Balm. It's just so hydrating. It's such an amazing formula. Again, it's clear, so you probably can't see anything, but it's just like, you know, a really nice lip balm that makes your lips feel so soft and plush. For a lip gloss, I've been really into this Bareminerals Gen Nude. I used it in a tutorial, I can't remember which one, but it's just so amazing. The color is just perfect because it's like that nice little pinky nude and it's a pigmented gloss, but it's not like one of those pigmented glosses that kind of get all over the place. So it's like really nicely balanced. The shade is just so stunning. So I love this around this time just because sometimes when I do like a really crazy smoky eye, I feel like this just balances it out. So I either use this or I'll use OG if I want something a little bit more matte. So yeah, I love this so much and the formula is great and they have a ton of different colors, of course. I feel like all year round, this has been my favorite red. I feel like I use the Holy Grail by Pérsona the most and I have so many photos, so I'll probably just insert a bunch here. But this is just such an amazing color because it has a blue undertone. I just reapplied a little bit more so it looks a little wet, but it's obviously matte. It's got a blue undertone, so it's gonna make your teeth look whiter, which I love. I love a red with a blue undertone, and that's what I always look for. So, and of course it has the avocado oil and the shea butter, and around this time I feel like I need mattes that are super comfortable to wear because I don't want my lips to feel dry and start cracking, you know what I mean? So this is my favorite red. And then another color that I've been absolutely loving is this Kylie Cosmetics one. This is in the shade Fashionably Late. It's not new. I actually bought this like, I don't remember, maybe last year or maybe beginning of this year. I can't remember honestly, but it is such a beautiful shade. It's perfect for this time around. It reminds me of Thanksgiving. It's got that like nice little orangey undertone to it. It's like an orangey brown. I really like her formula as well. It's comfortable on the lips and it's a lot thicker than the Pérsona one, but it is very, very comfortable. Like this one's like super watery and like it glides on and super buildable, of course. This Kylie one is a little bit thicker. Both great, it just depends on like your preference, of course. And then the last color that I love for fall is by YSL. It's a little fancier. This is a newer product to them. The shape is so unique, look at that. And when you look at this, you're like, okay, this is such a spring shade, but sometimes I feel like we're so, I don't know, like I feel like I love my darker, deeper shades in the fall, but sometimes I want to brighten things up a bit. And when I do feel like doing that, I just go into this little shade because it's so pretty and it's just such a nice little pop. You see that? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some of you guys might not think this is like fall appropriate because it is kind of brighter, but I think that it depends on like what you do with the rest of your face. You know, like if you've got a nice little brown shadow going on, then a little pop is really fun and nice. So yeah, these, I mean, they have a ton of colors too to choose from. I just love the packaging. I love the little like bullet in there that it's like cut. You can use the corners to line it up. But yeah, these I feel like are my favorite lip colors to wear around this time. I just feel like, well, I'm missing the nude one, so let's add the nude one too. I didn't want to add OG here so I don't give you like a Pérsona overload, but these are just so stunning. So the last product is this Nude Sticks and Melissa Alatorre collaboration. I feel like this is so genius, especially around this time because the colors they curated is just so appropriate for fall. But basically you have everything you need to create like a full look, obviously outside of like your foundation and all of that. These you can use on your eyes, your lips, your cheeks. It's so, so cool. I used this in a live tutorial on Instagram and people loved it. It was just so easy to use, very, very creamy. So I'll go ahead and swatch these, but I just feel like they're so good for like gifting gift giving. They're also great for just yourself because it has everything you need to like do a full look. And you can also just use your fingers to blend everything out, so you don't even need much. I'm just gonna swatch them so you guys can see, but the creamy formula is just absolutely amazing. So these are all of the colors. I feel like I really butchered that maroon shade, but that as a lipstick is absolutely gorgeous. So these shades are just so pretty. Again, like so fall and winter appropriate. I love it. Congrats to Melissa because she picked some really cool colors for fall. This is also great for traveling because it has a little mirror there. So that's it. These are all my favorites for fall. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you have any favorites that you want to share with me. And also, again, if you have any ideas for like holiday makeup looks, let me know in the comments. You can also tag me in like photos and stuff, or like DM me on Instagram, because then I can like get inspiration like that as well. I already filmed one, which I think that one's going up first, so I'll link that below. Yeah, so if you guys have more ideas, let me know. Okay, that's it. I'm talking way too much. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys. But this shade is my favorite. Oh my god, I'm clumsy today. Girl, I need to powder. Let's get that under control. Lush, clush, I don't know what I'm saying. Clearly I'm hungry. Okay, what was that?